That and all, perfectly good in my system. Some things like that are good in English, but not all of these things can be joined together. Particularly all and none shouldn't be joined together, but all and some shouldn't be. Black, white is a problem. You don't want two adjectives of the same sort just shoved together. Black, fat is fine, but you want black and white. So you need different classes of adjectives, and there's only a few hundred classes of those that differ from language to language. Now, here's something I didn't get to. Okay, so killed is a verb that takes the killer and the killed, the victim. But instead of that, I've got that and that. So that in some sort of sentence. Now you can think that this is a red pen, but you can't kill that this is a red pen. You can think this is a red pen, you can't kill that this is a red pen. Why not? Because you can think about a sentence. You can't kill about a sentence. So suddenly, whenever you use the word that, that, at least in this context, is about mental actions. So rather than just actions with a thinker and a thought, the things that can be a thought are different things than things you can kill. Grammatically different. So not just grammatically, but grammatically. So you can say, the cat thought that, something or other, but you can't say the cat killed that. So there's a different sorts of verbs. Mental verbs are different from physical verbs, which are different from this sort of verb, from that sort of verb, it all explodes. So that's why you can't go around killing that. You can't kill thoughts. A mat in all hat slept. So putting aside the in all hat, a mat slept. Now mats don't sleep, right? Sleeping is something done by an agent, by a thing, a living thing. And mat slept. Mats aren't alive. A cat slept, cool. A mat slept, bad. So is it grammar? Experts disagree on that, but somehow this doesn't make sense to say that a mat slept. Now you could say a cat in a box slept, but you can't say a cat in all hats slept. In a box is the same grammar as in all hats. But you can't have a mat in all hats. But you can have a mat in a box. Either way, it can't sleep. So some of these are grammatical rules, some of these are semantic rules. So syntax or grammatical rules are like when you can use your brackets and your connectives. Semantic rules are like when things are true or false. So they're quite a different game. But somehow the two of them reject the sentence. So that sentence was wrong on at least 5 different fronts. That and all, black, white, killing a thought, mats don't sleep. And I don't exactly know what in all hat is doing, but it's not doing something good. But all of that just breaks down nicely with this sort of construction down to a single sentence. So these are the sorts of things you need to look at, not so much in English, but in formulas, proof systems, where you can prove things you don't want to prove. But it's the same reasoning patterns. So I thought I'd start you up with English, which you probably know better than your proof systems, and you can find the gaps in. And once you've mastered that, you can go into the Zoogma, listen to this creepy, freaky song. If you don't listen to the last verse, it's not so bad. And then you can see what's wrong with these in terms of verbs and agreement. And it's a problem, I think, in one of the assignment questions, the bonus assignment question, asks you to do something like change this system to reject the bad versions of these. It's a simple version of that, but it's basically saying what extra rule would you need to do to catch some of these problems here. So I do expect you, at least for the bonus level, to be able to start adding and subtracting rules to capture some of these things that are going weird in English. It's just a matter of manipulating systems. It's not a matter of learning linguistics. It's a matter of saying, how do I change my rule systems to deal with particular problems? Because that's Patrick's